us together and just bombard me and wait there now.
All right. So. Well, the guys are ready. We'll do a roll call. Everybody good?
We're good.
Okay, give us your full name on tape.
It's Captain Christopher Zach, Milford Fire Department. I'm the Public Information Officer.
ZAK, right?
ZAK, correct.
Okay, what time did you get the call? What happened?
We got the call at 15:15. We received numerous cell phone calls reporting a car into a building. What we did was we directed a structural assignment there, plus an additional company for technical rescue expertise. We found the car that was inside the building. We had numerous patients that were inside that were actually struck either by the car or by parts of the building. We declared a mass casualty incident, and during this whole situation, we had 7 ambulances and we've transported 8 patients from the scene, with half of those patients needing advanced life support.
What happened here? Did she put her foot on the gas instead of the brakes?
The police are trying to determine what happened that now. We're really not sure. Did she have a medical problem that was going on, or she just get confused? Police department will investigate that and determine the cause.
What about the injuries? Talk about them.
The injuries are critical because anytime you get hit by something the weight of a car, that's a concern. So even though they weren't life-threatening right on the scene, we do a lot of advanced life support to be proactive rather than reactive. So they got intravenous lines and they were transported to trauma centers between Yale, St. Raphael's, and Bridgeport hospitals.
Okay. Were they conscious at all? Were they talking?
They were conscious, yes. All of them were conscious. All of them were, in good spirits. Appear to be minor injuries, but we're not sure what's going on inside. What we're concerned about now is the weight of the car that's inside of the building. It's like taking your car and parking it inside your kitchen or your living room. So we're concerned about the weight. We have the building inspector. We've checked underneath because what you see behind is there's actually apartments that are underneath the car where it is. So we're concerned about the structural stability. We've checked that. We're determining whether we need to do some shoring, and we want to get that car out of there as soon as we can.
People live below her?
Yeah, actually there's apartments below it.
Have they been evacuated?
Yes, they have been. Yep.
Okay.
The driver?
The driver, female patient in her middle-aged. She was not injured, but because of the situation, very shaken up. So we treated her just like a patient. She probably needs more care than the other individuals. So we're concerned about her mental capacity and stuff. So we're treating her. Just middle-aged. I'm really not sure. I don't have her last name, frankly.
Was she trying to park?
That I'm not really sure of. We just come here to basically take care of the business, and the police department, if we get their spokesman, maybe we'll be able to get some more information on what was the cause of it.
The 7 other injured, they were...
Total of 8, we had 7 ambulances. So there were a total of 8 other individuals that were injured.
Though, the 7 others, were they customers of the nail salon?
Yes.
All were customers?
Customers, I believe some workers also.
Thank you.
Myself cleared by Milford.
No, I need to be on this side, so I was on the other side. Well, we can move over. Okay, great. You can look at me. Can you say and spell your name first?
Stephanie Fitz.
F-I-T-Z?
F-I-T-T-S.
Okay, and do you live here in Milford?
I'm from Stratford. I work in the hair salon right next door.
Okay, so tell me what you were doing and what you saw.
I was sitting in the salon, and all of a sudden we heard a big crash. I ran out to see the car inside the salon. Everyone screaming, running around, trying to help people that were injured, trying to comfort the driver of the car. I just went around, was checking some of the workers that said they were hurt, just had minor bruises on them.
So what was the driver? She saying anything? Did she say what happened? Or?
She was very devastated. She was just crying uncontrollably.
She didn't say what happened? Or?
No, she didn't say what happened. She couldn't even speak at the moment. She was just very upset that people got hurt inside.
So what? I mean, people were just, there were customers, there was workers. I mean, what were the scene? Were they lying on the ground? Were they bleeding? I mean, what?
There was one woman that was bleeding from the side of her face. The workers were just in shock, trying to help everybody that was in there and, get everyone under control and make sure everyone was comfortable, basically.
Did you feel, when you heard this crash, I mean, did you feel?
Yes, definitely. You felt the vibration of the window shattering.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
No, not at all. And I've worked over here for a lot of years, so no.
Was it, I mean, were you just
stunned? There's no words to describe. You're welcome. You can just look at me. Can you say your name?
My name is Robert Healy.
Could you spell your last name?
H-E-A-L-Y.
So tell me where you were, what you saw, what happened.
I was in the Waterview Luncheonette having coffee, and all of a sudden I hear a bang. So I looked into the kitchen to see was the explosion came from the kitchen because it sounded like an explosion. So nothing was there, so I ran outside. And as soon as I ran outside, I heard people screaming and yelling. So I ran into the nail salon. I was the first one there, and I saw this lady that was cornered, edged between the car and the wall, and there was a desk that was cornering her. So I took the desk out, flipped it over. Her friend was beside her because they had been drying their nails. So she took care of her. I went around, assessed if anybody else was hurt. I looked under the car to see if anybody was under the car. And I assessed there were about approximately 5 people that were injured. I had the lady you interviewed a few moments ago, I had her call 911. And then we just tried to contain the whole situation.
And no one was under the car?
No one was under the car, except for her shoe, which is kind of weird, but it was a weird type of day.
And the driver, was she saying anything?
The lady who was driving, she was like in the car, outside the car, but half in the car. She kind of rolled out of the car, and of course she was in a state of shock, screaming and yelling. And then the one lady from the nail salon, one of the employees, was trying to comfort her because she was in total shock.
Did you believe what was happening?
Oh man, I mean, like I said, it's a big bang. That's all you hear. And the first thing you try to figure out is what's happening. And the rest is instinct just takes over.
Have you ever seen a scene like that though?
No, I don't think so. No, this is unusual, very unusual.
Where are you from, Milford?
I'm from Milford.